Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? Of course, my name is Blitzwinger, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back to, of course, another part in our 100% walkthrough for all the DLC levels. Today, I'm very super duper uber excited to be doing the level for the Dark Knight Trilogy, which should be quite fun indeed. So as you can see, we've got 10 minikits, 2 heroes ranking, 3 gold bricks, and Adam West in Pearl to take care of. So lots and lots of work to get done, and let's get started, shall we? I'm going to start using, probably with Superman. I think he should be pretty useful. And, yeah.
Hello.
So here we go.
All settled in. Right then, I will begin. My name is Alfred. Let me get you up to speed, son. Rachel, Bruce's ex, has herself a new man. Poor Bruce. I really thought they'd last the distance. I even got myself a new hat.
I don't get that. I think they were going to last the distance. I even got myself a new hat. I don't get that. What does that mean? Can anybody explain that to me?
He's having a laugh. I mean, he's
I love that chicken. Again, don't remember that being in the movie. Alright, so here we go. We are finally in the actual level. Of course, we've got Superman and Star Sapphire, which were also not in the actual game. Oh man, I have my minikit detectors on, which is not that good. Kind of don't need. You know what? I'll keep the multiplier off for now. If something happens and we need it on, I'll turn it on. Hopefully, we'll be able to gather up enough studs on our own here. So there should be a stud there, no? Okay, I guess I imagine that. All right, let me go ahead and melt all this stuff down. Try to collect as much as I possibly can of these studs, trying to lose as few as possible. Then we're gonna go ahead and assemble this thing, because again, I want to try to show you guys kind of also how you would go about without a multiplier getting some of these studs, which technically speaking though, I mean, you probably would have a multiplier at this point, I would imagine. But if you don't, I want to show you. Alright, so we had minikit number 2 there. Minikit number 1, of course, was back here. So just gather up those in whatever order you'd like, but there they are. That's the order I would go with, or have gone with, I should say. So let me go ahead and blow up all of these police forces, which, by the way, I believe that there's a vehicle that you can buy that exactly looks like that, like within an actual Lego set, which is pretty awesome. I love that. I love when I see something in the game and then I realize that it is available in the real world and I could actually purchase a variation of it. So it's really cool. Alright, so let me go ahead and melt those boxes on there. And I'm actually, as I'm defeating these guys, I would not mind. Wait on a minute. Oh, I think that was where my RPG would have been, in one of those boxes. But in the free play, I guess it assumes that you've got a weapon, you know, you've got somebody like Cyborg or even Batman to utilize for that type of stuff. So in our case, we'll use Batman from 1966, and then we're just going to throw the bomb over to there, hop in here, and we got to take down some more of the police forces, which shouldn't be too difficult. There we are. And I believe now will be the arrival of our next minikit, from what I recall. Yep. Alright, so just to be certain. No, I don't want to jump. Oh my goodness. This is what I don't get when it forces me to do that kind of stuff. It's like I'm standing pretty far away from it. Like, why are you still forcing me to jump onto the actual machinery there? Alright, so of course, while the truck is there, you can jump onto the truck and grab or the bed of the truck, I guess, and grab the minikit without having a flying character. So again, just kind of utilize things on the basis of what you have unlocked and what you don't have unlocked yet. Alright, let me go ahead and grab that. That's gonna fly over to there. And by the way, when I'm using this Batman, obviously you could go ahead and use the regular suit Batman and then switch into the power suit. So you don't necessarily have to have the 1960s Batman unlocked. I mean, you could have Batman, Cyborg, Joker. There's lots of options available to you, so to speak. I don't understand why I'm not able to shoot that thing. There we go. Now it's firing. Maybe it was because Martian Manhunter was in the way. I'm assuming that was the case. Uh-oh. But here comes the Bat. Speaking of Batman, there he is himself. I do find it interesting how in this level you do play half the level as the bad guys, half the level as the good guys, so it's really cool. It's a really nice balance in that regard. Alright, so... Whoa, wowzers, okay. That took them out pretty quickly. I can't even tell who I'm playing as. I guess Martian Manhunter. I should just look at the top left corner. But it was just a little odd for a moment there. Alright, so I should be able to go on ahead and assemble this thing now. Which is, of course, our brand new rocket. It's literally a rocket launcher, but not in the same regard as it was in the film. Okay, here we go. We've got our equipment, and let's fire away. There goes the rocket. And here it comes back. Wha-blammo! Just about everything blows up, and a truck gets flipped over on its behind.
About this fella? Who am I to tell her? I've heard this guy can be a bit insincere.
I mean, what's the expression, you know?
Expression?
Two-faced?
Two-faced.
Oh my
Is
god.
that a bazooka?
What a reference.
Go on, Master Bruce. Get in
I
there.
love that expression on Joker's face there.
Bruce,
It's
not
just
another
so
car.
awesome.
This dead character. I mean, with all due respect, he isn't a patch on Master Wayne.
That's a really cool
Other than
shot,
for
too,
that rubber
of
plate.
Jim Gordon and Batman on the Bat Pod.
Not a lot of people know that. Oh, Bruce. You were only supposed to blow the Lego doors off.
Mr. Alfred getting a little fired up there, it seems like. Alright, so, going into this section right here, as you can see, we're doing pretty well, all things considered. We've got, as you can see, 3 minikits. Still have not got Mr. Adam West and Pearl, so let's get to work. So first and foremost, we're going to need a character that has a magnetic ability. So in our case, I am going to go ahead and utilize Robin. And once you have this thing fired up... Oh man, I did not want to transform. That's the problem sometimes when you've got a big figure with a transformation. It will force the transformation onto you like that, which is, it's not bothersome. It's just one of those things that, you know, you kind of get used to be quite honest, in many regards. Alright, so let me go ahead and smash and bash all this stuff because I know we're going to need it. Plus, we are trying to get the stud count to grow. Because as you can see, we are still quite a ways away from True Heroes ranking. So that's a bit of an issue. Okay, let me transform back to regular Mr. Martian Manhunter. And then what I'm going to do to really spawn a higher stud count is I am going to go ahead and melt down all those enemies because then I've got the multiplier that assists me greatly. So I'm going to do the same type of thing again. Over and over again, really. Alright, so we've got the first bit assembled here, which is awesome. And that's going to spawn more enemies, which is a-okay by me. In fact, what I'd like to do is melt down the enemies and then hopefully... Oh man, I hit my head against the barrier. Really, that was bad luck. I was hoping to get the... Man, that would have been so nice if I actually could have pulled that off. To hit the enemies and then fly on up and enjoy the multiplier. But as you saw, that did not go as planned. It went the exact opposite of what planned means. Alright, so let me transform out of Martian Manhunter because he's really not being of assistance right now. Because I need somebody that can freeze stuff. Which a prime option is, of course, Superman. And the cool thing is, once you freeze these, you also do get blue studs, which is pretty awesome. I'm a little bit concerned right now, I'll be honest, with my ability to hit the True Heroes rank. I really hope we'll be able to do that, so yay. If we don't, I apologize, and I'm going to have to use the multipliers. Okay, so let's go ahead and snag that up. Now, we're going to advance to this side. Oh wait, I forgot. I gotta get Robin to help me out with this. And we're gonna open that up as well. Smash that guy down. And third and certainly not least. That made sense. I wanted to say last but certainly not least. But there we are. Alright, so we've handled that situation. And now I'm stuck. Which is just brilliant. Gotta love that. Not really, I'm joking. Alright, so let me go ahead and get all this other stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot, you could destroy the actual posts, which is a very good idea, in fact. So definitely do that, because it will get your stud count quite a bit higher than what it was before. Then we're going to use this to assemble a lantern pad. Again, it doesn't have to be the green lantern. It could be any of the lanterns. Now, before we continue with our with our minikits, we're going to go ahead and save Mr. Adam West, which is a pretty good idea in my opinion. There's Joker hanging out over here. Now, I'm going to put on all these fires because, again, I'm trying to get as many studs as I possibly can, especially in this early get-go. Now, right behind this truck, honestly, it's the weirdest minikit ever, because you might not just notice it because you just don't walk close enough. There's a minikit, and as you saw, there's also a purple stud, so take advantage of those two things there. Ooh, there's a blue stud right there. I didn't even know that. And a blue stud right there, so that's a pretty good idea. Next, we're going to go ahead and utilize Manbat, Black Canary, any one of those types of characters that has sonar type abilities, and we're going to destroy this vehicle in order to gain a whole bunch of studs. We're getting close, so I'm getting a little bit more and more cautiously optimistic about us being able to pull off true hero ranking without multipliers. It's not easy, that's for sure. You can tell. It's definitely no easy task, but we're doing a decent job of it. Is there any more studs left over? No. Okay, so now I need a lantern. Let's use Larfleeze. That should be pretty fun. And we're going to go ahead and get our next minikit right here. So, bash! Very nice. I'm just going to go ahead and collect all those studs and then collect our next minikit. So right now we've got 7 minikits in total. We're doing pretty well, all things considered, which is pretty awesome. And we've got a little bit of a fight in the alleyway here. Alright, alleyways are obviously very significant in the world of Batman. And we're going to go ahead and smash and bash just about everything in sight here in order to increase our stud count substantially. Alright, I don't know why these boxes won't break. It looks like they should. There we go. Okay, that was odd. I don't know why the laser didn't destroy that. Okay, hit the garbage can quite a few times to destroy that. And there we are. Alright, so, all things considered, not too shabby. Still definitely need a pretty decent amount of studs here. But luckily, I know that there's a purple stud up above. And I'm not going to destroy everything right now just because I'm aware of the fact that there's more, that there's a possibility I won't hit True Heroes ranking. So, next up, what we're going to need is we're going to need a character like Martian Manhunter or Plastic Man to travel through this little pad. And once you do, you will be rewarded with another, of course, minikit, which is always lovely. Then, I'm just going to collect that. Drop on down, collect that. Then, right up here, melt that whole thingamajig. And those potted plants are no longer necessary. And, of course, you can see right here, this would assemble the ladder. So, if you need to do that, definitely go ahead and do that. In fact, it might be a pretty good idea because, as you can see, it makes 2 blue studs appear. So, that's pretty valuable. Especially if you're playing this even the first time. And if you're playing it like myself without any multipliers. Because a lot of people called me out on that and said, oh, but show us how to do it without a multiplier. So that's really what I'm trying to do here, is show you how to do it without a multiplier. And there you go. That was without a multiplier. So now I can finally not be worried about having enough items, and I can just play this thing out without any concerns. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and hack this little mechanism right here. And upon doing that, we are just about set and ready to go with everything, but first we're going to go ahead and blow this up. So that's step number 1. Step number 2 is to pick a character that can fly. So let's say, why not Darkest Night Batman? We're going to come up here, snag up our 9th minikit, then come down here, and you're going to need a lantern character to dig through the potted pieces down here. And once you've done that, you are going to dig up your final minikit. And there we are. So now we're successful. We've done everything that we were supposed to do. Of course, you can see, thanks to the incredible amount of villains that you have down here, if you just punch them in a timely fashion, you will be able to score ×10 combo, which is pretty handy and gives you a ton of studs. So, again, even though it is tough, as you saw, it is tough to get the true hero ranking without multipliers. It's certainly not impossible, and it's not that difficult to where, you know, it's unimaginably difficult. Goodness gracious, jump down there. There's a purple stud down there. I didn't even know that. So there you go. We just discovered something awesome together right there. That's pretty cool. I genuinely did not know that, which is pretty awesome. I love when that kind of stuff happens, when I just discover stuff like that. Alright, so let me go ahead and smash and bash all these guys. Then we're going to put together the second half of the machinery here. And then finally the third half of the machinery. As you can see, you do need to do them in order. By the way, these boxes in here, also, you can smash them up for extra studs. So if you haven't done exceptionally well, you've got that option for you as well. And that's pretty much it. At this point, all you have to do is just drive this thing over to the truck that is currently burying the Joker. And you're just going to lift it up. And that's pretty much it. And you'll be done. And there we goes. That thing's going up. And I think we are good to go.
Well, that came out as well as could be expected. Gordon's made
A
commission,
tear, though.
Joker's in prison, and Bruce managed to save half of Rachel's boyfriend.
That always gets me.
Joker,
Half
he
of
was
Rachel's
nuts.
boyfriend.
I have to say, of all the people in Lipstick Bruce has been up against, he was definitely the hardest. Now I've got to get back, put the tea on.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and skip that since we know already what's going to happen. A hero can be anyone is the name of the trophy that we just earned. Also, why so serious? Which is pretty cool. Oh, look at that. The subtitles keep going, so that's pretty cool. He's going to talk about fish fingers and picking up socks, which Mr. Wayne does not seem to be doing very often. All right, so of course, our very, very diligent stud collecting did earn us the True Heroes ranking. We did save Mr. Adam West, who was indeed in peril, and we're going to get a minikit version of the Tumbler, which is awesome. This would be a really cool polybag release for LEGO to do. It would be really neat. I heard that they did do it. I don't know why I never saw it. Let me know if you guys ever actually saw it and you got your hands on it. That'd be really cool in the comment section below. But with that in mind, we also do earn 3 additional gold bricks, and I hope that this video helped you in some way, shape, or form. Of course, if it did, please do not forget to smash that like button. That would really, really help me out a ton. Don't forget to share the videos with your family and friends, and of course, I will indeed catch you guys next time. Peace out. See you laters, alligators. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks all for watching.